Hi everyone. So today we'll be solving the lit code purity question, and which says that, just a second. I just wanted to hide this here. Which says that find the prefix common array of two arrays. So you are given two zero indexed integer permutations a and b of length n. A prefix common array of a and b is an array C such that Ci is equals to the count of numbers that are present at or before the index I in both a and b. Return the prefix common array of a and b. A sequence of n integers is called a permutations if it contains all integers from 1 to n exactly. I would ask to please pause the video and give a read. This question is like, we are given in a prefix common array. Okay, like we are at first given two arrays which is of zero indexed. Okay, which is the permutation of a and b of length n. Suppose the length is 2 here, so basically in both of the array 1 and 2 will be present. Starting from 1 and 2 will be present, but it can be like mixed up in different orders. The order can be reversed, something like that. If I show you here, suppose the length is 2, so there will be two arrays, one for a, so it can be like these, jumbled up. Okay, like this, like that, two arrays a and b. So we have to find the array c. Okay, we have to find the array c, which is basically c such that a is equals to c is equals to the count of numbers that are present at or before index I. Okay, now let's, what we have to return, you have to return c. C is actually equal to the count of numbers which are present at index I or before. So at 1 and 2, if you see 1 and 2 at 0th index, which is 1 and 2, are both of them equal? No. Or any element is present before them? No. Therefore the count will be 0. Now let's go to this first index, that is 1 and 2. Are there any element, like 1 is here, 2 is here? I know they are not same, but we have already encountered 1 here as well as 2 here also. Is that so? Right. So how many numbers do we have encountered for 1? 1. And then again 2 is also here. So the counter will be 2. As simple as that. That is what we have to return in this question. Okay. Better read the question by yourself and pause the video and give a read through the question by yourself. And I thought like it's 14th of January, so my lit code might give one of the difficult question POTT, but it's a easy question. I don't know why it marked as medium. I was going through the discussion to ensure it's an easy question and everyone is saying it should be marked as easy. Then I got a little bit more confidence, and actually I have got the optimal approach in the first go. This is very simple, like you just have to count the frequency, right, of length n, and check at each index if it is present in both the a and b. If it is, then count plus plus, as simple as that, right? We will take a frequency map and then we will store the frequency of both of them and check whether that is the brute force at here and here, are they present or were they present before. If they are, then please count plus plus for each element. If they are not, then just do not count nothing. No minus, nothing. As simple as that. So now I'll show you the brute force. Always we should tell the interviewer our brute force approach no matter what. So see, I have taken a vector, that is the final vector to return. This is like not counting any space, not taking any extra space. This another set to store this vector A and vector B. To store the frequency of elements that is present in vector A and vector B. Now I have taken a for loop and checking whether if it is seen here. If it's a new element, then please insert in AIN, right? At first I will insert in the first go. And again now the common count, and I will check again a for loop, whether it's seen in A or not. If it's seen in B also, then please count plus plus. This is the simple brute force that comes to our mind, right? Yes or no? Simple, we will take a frequency map and a result, final result C, and we will insert all of them here and then check. Use a for loop and again go through C, and if it is encountered in B also, then please counter B like plus plus. And then finally CI, it will be CI is equals to the common count based on 0 indexing, that's why 0 0. This is a vector int of C which is having the same length of this A and A dot size, right? So that's the brute force for this. But how can we improve the, you know, like this is one of the very easy question. How can we improve the time complexity? Here the time complexity is definitely big of n square, right? And space is also big of n. Space will be actually big of n. At first, let's work for this big of n. Let's make it big of n. Although the time constraint, it can work, but we should definitely have a better approach, right? So what can we do to make the time complexity bigger of n? Just think. We can just remove this from here, right? Why you are again checking? We just can take a like only single frequency map and check, and then use even. We are using two for loops here, so we can just we definitely have to iterate. So let's discard this, both of them. So something we have to do with scene A and scene B. Instead of having two maps, we can have it in one also, right? We can have it in one. I'll show you how. So that's how. Ouch, sorry, my bad. How did it come here, man? Just a second. Okay. Reset. Okay, it's fine now. See, I have, of course, final vector C I have to return. This doesn't take any space, and this is the length of A. Of course, the final C is also the same length of A. That's why I've taken n comma 0, a vector with 0, matlab 0 elements starting, and I have taken an unordered map, which is basically taking the frequency of this A and B. It will track the frequency of A and B. And a counter, I have iterated only once, and I am increasing the frequency of A and also. If it is 2, okay, if the frequency is 2, if already encountered in, because this frequency is basically tracking earlier what we have done. Earlier we have taken scene A and scene B, but our task is to make it into one. So this frequency basically keeping the track of both the A and B. See, this one and this one. Therefore, at any time, if frequency of A is equals to 2, matlab if the element are twice, like it's present here also and present here also, then please count a plus plus. Same goes for here. And then, of course, Ci, I have to return it finally. Therefore, Ci is equals to count. And then I'm returning C. And definitely, this is the best solution for this particular question, having a time complexity of big of n and the space complexity of big of n. I hope you like the solution, and please keep lit coding. Bye.